Shout out Laker fans. Here we go. All right. Word on the street right now is that the Lakers are thinking of trading for Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel to the Lakers? Really? Is it too much? Well, hope the Lakers don't give up too much. But I've got a trade scenario here that I think will work. Let's check it out. Here we go. Look at that. The trade works. Shout out to Big Sean for this music, man. Go up. Okay. Now let's explore this trade. The Lakers trading Ersan Ilyasova and Nerlens Noel for Jordan Clarkson, Jose Calderon, and Thomas Robinson. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe. Give me a hit the like button and let me know what you think about this video, and let me know in the comment section if you think this trade is a good trade for the Lakers, or let me know if it's a bad trade for the Lakers. Also, for the Philadelphia fans out there, let me know if it's a good trade for Philly or if it's a bad trade for Philly. Honestly, I think this trade works for both sides. We're not gonna really dwell much on the salary because both teams are under the cap, so that's why the trade works. But we're gonna take a look at other players involved. I think the main components of this trade is Nerlens Noel and Jordan Clarkson. Let's take a look at Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel pretty much is a big man that I think is being marginalized in Philly right now. I mean, they've got like a lot of big men. I mean, they've got Joel Embiid. Shout out to Joel Embiid from Congo. Joel Embiid is just a monster. I mean, I think he's a beast. I think he'll probably go down as one of the greatest big men in the league. He's really that good. I mean, he can step out and shoot the three. He's got really good post moves. He's a good pick and roll man. So I think Philly's set on making Embiid their cornerstone. Then you've got Jaleel Okafor. Jaleel Okafor is a pretty good player. I mean, he's a good offensive player. He really doesn't make that much impact on the defensive end, but he can score on the post. And the reason why I don't think Okafor will be traded to the Lakers because I mean the Lakers have a lot of offense. Lakers are one of the top offensive teams in the league. So the Lakers don't need his offense, and the Lakers don't really go to the post that much. And when they do go to the post, they go to D'Angelo in the post. The Lakers run a really guard heavy offensive schemes, so I just don't think Okafor will fit in. And at the same time, I don't think the Sixers right now are in a good position to trade Okafor because they're not gonna be getting anything of value for Okafor. Okafor really hasn't had a good year. So I think Noel has been the one in trade rumors. I think he's the one that's gonna be traded. And Noel hasn't really had a good season because the Sixers have a slew of big men, so he's not really getting minutes. There was a time when Noel really got upset I wasn't getting minutes, and he pretty much just asked to be traded. Okay, so is Philly gonna oblige? I don't know. But I think the Lakers will make good trading partners because we've got exactly what Philly needs. Philly, they've got a lot of big men, but they don't have guards, and we've got guards. I mean, we've got D'Angelo Russell, we've got Lou Williams, we've got Jose Calderon, we've got Marcelo Huertas. and we've got Jordan Clarkson. Out of all those guards, I think Jordan Clarkson will be the prime candidate that Philadelphia will want. But we'll get to Jordan Clarkson in a bit. Let's take a look at Nerlens Noel. Nerlens Noel is in the last year of his contract, so he's gonna be seeking the max. I don't think Philadelphia will be willing to pay him the max. And if you take a look at his PR, I mean, he's got really good advanced stats, but I mean, his stats don't really blow you out of the water. They don't really jump out at you. He's having a down year statistically. I mean, if you look at his career numbers, his steals per game has gone down. His blocks per game has gone down. He's a better free throw shooter now, but his rebounding has gone way down. I mean, he's averaging three less rebounds per game right now. His field goal percentage has gone up because he's not really getting the ball that much. I mean, if you look at his field goal attempts, he's averaging three less field goal attempts, and he's averaging pretty much 14 minutes less for his whole career. He's really having a down year statistically this season. But I think it will. Those numbers will go up if he gets traded to the Lakers. I think the Lakers and Nerlens Noel are a perfect match because the Lakers need what he brings. I mean, he's a defensive big man. He's a guy that can block a lot of shots. He gives you a lot. I mean, he can get steals. He's a mobile big and a bad free throw shooter. Do you see that? No, it's not good. He's not a good free throw shooter, but he can finish at the rim. I mean, if you just throw it up there, he will go get it, and it's gonna block your shot. I mean, if you're going to the lane, go harder than that, or else Noel is gonna block your shot. Don't do that. Look at Kevin Durant. No, Kevin Durant, don't go up softly because Noel is gonna block your shot. Who? Come on, look at that. No, you gotta come harder than that, or Noel is gonna swipe it. Okay, that's what he does. He blocks shots. Elson Ilyasova is a power forward, but he really doesn't play like a power forward. Well, I mean, in the league right now, the way the league is going, I guess you can get away with what he does because it's a stretch four. He really doesn't bring much in terms of defense, but he rebounds. I mean, he averages about 6 rebounds per game, which is uh, pretty much in line with his career averages. I mean, he really isn't going to get you assists, but looking for him to get you assists. But he's going to give you some threes. He shoots about close to six threes per game, and he's going to shoot them at a 36% clip. He's a good free throw shooter, and the Lakers will need that. But I don't think he'll be getting much playing time. I mean, he's just a throw in the trade and to make the salaries look a bit respectable because it's earning about what 8 million per year this year. So he's pretty much a throw in the trade, but he will serve as. I mean, the Lakers like to run a lot of small ball, so I mean he will play a lot of small ball power forward for them, and someone that can stretch the floor along with Luol Deng. Luol Deng is injured right now, so you can fill in for Luol Deng, and the Lakers won't miss much. They will suffer a little bit defensively though. And this is the price of the trade for the Sixers. I think Jordan Clarkson is a young player that is about to enter his prime right now. Maybe not exactly his prime. He's still a couple of years away from his prime, but I think he's a player that is ready to break out. I think he's been marginalized because he really doesn't get that much minutes. I mean, he's getting fewer minutes this year than he did last year in his rookie season. He's shooting about 34% from 3 point range. I think those numbers can improve. He's shooting about 45% this season. I mean, he gets buckets. I mean, that's what he does. He gets buckets and he'll get some steals as well. He plays pretty good defense. I mean, his defense could be better, but he can get in some in the passing lanes. I mean, it's game by game with Jordan Clarkson. Sometimes he will give you the defense, sometimes he wouldn't. But his scoring is consistent, as you can see in the past 5 games. When he gets minutes, he pretty much scores the ball, and he can move the ball as well. I think where he really excels is in the pick and roll. I think it will be very dangerous with Joel Embiid because Joel Embiid is a pretty good pick and roll big man who can pick and pop as well. So that Jordan Clarkson will have a big target to really get the ball to when he collapses the defense. He can get into the lane and just maneuver in the paint and I mean, if you're not careful defensively, he can cross you over and just break your ankles. That's what he does, and he can throw a lot of passes. Joel Embiid will be a big beneficiary of those, and he's very good in the pick and pop as well. So he can just collapse the defense, throw a behind the back pass for Joel Embiid. Behind the 3 point line, and Joel Embiid will knock it down. So Jordan Clarkson is a very valuable player that I think Philadelphia fans, the Philly fans, are really gonna be happy to have. And Thomas Robinson is just a workhorse. Thomas Robinson is a big body that replaces uh, some of the little things that Nerlens Noel does. So if Philly wants Thomas Robinson as a throw in the trade, I think the Lakers will be happy to oblige. They will do it. Uh, Thomas Robinson is not going to give you much offensively, but it's going to give you a lot of rebounds. His rebounding rate is impressive. And he's gonna block some shots as well, but he's not really a rim protector. Then he just feeds on the hustle stats. He gets a lot of putbacks, and they're usually highlight dunks. I mean, this guy gets it done. And Jose Calderon is another throwing in the trade. I mean, Jose Calderon is pretty much done. He's in his last year of his contract. I think the Sixers are probably gonna waive him or just let his contract come off the books. He provides a lot of veteran presence, so the Sixers might want to keep him just for his veteran presence, but it doesn't really bring much offensively or defensively. And here's a look at the Lakers. Lou Williams is currently the Lakers' best player right now. I mean, look at him; he's got the only positive and the in the plus or minus stats right now. And Julius Randle is nowhere to be found. Lou Williams is leading in offensive rating right now. Julius Randle was right there. So, what the Lakers did is a good defensive play, and this is where I think Nerlens Noel is gonna make a huge impact. It's on the defensive end, and it's really gonna help the Lakers there. So I think the trade makes a lot of sense for the Lakers. I think it makes a lot of sense for Philadelphia as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. And for my first video, I think it's pretty good. And I hope it gets better soon. So thanks for stopping by to the faculty. And this is Dino. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.